Welcome to the To Build a House Alone channel. Without bank debt and without usury. The construction of a house that had to be done alone because of running out of funds. Please watch it until it's finished, so I can get dollars for the construction of this house. Even though I realize my video is not good, I say many thanks very much. Tips for the foundation of a complete two-story house, sturdy and earthquake-resistant. The foundation of a two-story house that is strong and earthquake-resistant must not only consider the type of foundation to be used, but also consider the type and contour of the soil. For that you have to really pay attention to the foundation before building a two-story house, especially in Indonesia, which is prone to earthquakes. The following are complete tips for the foundation of a two-story house that is sturdy and earthquake-resistant. Recommended types of foundations for two-story houses. Consider soil for the foundation of a two-story house. How to make the foundation of a two-story house earthquake-resistant. Recommended types of foundations for two-story houses. There are several types of foundations in building a two-story house that you can adjust to your needs and environmental conditions. The following are recommendations for the types of foundations for two-story houses that are commonly applied in Indonesia. River stone foundation. For those of you who are looking for a qualified foundation option for your home, never miss the matter of river stone foundations, because in terms of durability, there is no doubt. Moreover, river stone is a natural stone that is formed because it is eroded by water, and the speed of the river flow determines how fast the rock becomes river stone. The stone does not have many features, but it is multifunctional. What are the functions? Among them, for paving materials that are more budget-friendly. More than that, river stones also meet many landscaping needs, drainage, and foundations. The most important thing in using it is not the color of the gravel but the size used. The size you will use to make the walkway is not necessarily the best choice for a river stone foundation. The character of the river stone foundation can be taken into consideration in planning the construction of a two-story house to make it more effective, efficient, and economical. Apart from that, by considering the character of the river stone foundation, you can adjust it to the soil and environmental conditions, the desired building design, and the budget you have. The foundation of a two-story house must not only consider the type of foundation to be used, but also consider the type and contour of the soil. One of the foundations that is quite common is the tread foundation. Actually, what is meant by the foundation of the tread? The foundation is a reinforced concrete structure that is made like a palm and has a position under a column or pillar in a building. Utilization of this type of foundation is also used in multi-story buildings to ensure that structural strength can be fulfilled properly. A foundation will be made and adapted to the existing building. The bigger and taller a building, the foundation must automatically be made stronger and better. Likewise with this type of foundation. Here are some types of treads you need to know. Plate site. If you want to build a house or building on unstable soil, you should use a slab foundation to ensure that the building remains safe and does not shift. As the name implies, the slab foundation is equipped with large palms to provide even better structural strength. Wall footprint. The stronger a building structure, the stronger a building can stand. One that can be used to strengthen the structure of the wall section and maintain the load is the wall tread. This type is very good at ensuring that the load from the walls can be spread evenly and is very suitable for use in buildings that are round slopes. Joint site. Joint footings are used or utilized to provide support for two or more columns and used to bases connected by means of tie beams. Local site. Local treads or column treads are a fairly effective system and do not take up much space. This type is also very effective to use because it does not require a lot of space. To maintain the structural strength of a building. Strauss pile foundation. Strauss foundation. Pile is a type of foundation that is done manually by digging the ground using an auger drill to a certain depth, then inserting iron reinforcement for casting. Many use this type of foundation because of the ease of manufacture. In Indonesia, especially Jakarta, Strauss pile foundation is generally used for the construction of 2 to 3 story buildings. Some examples of buildings using Strauss pile foundations are residential houses, shop houses, and office buildings. Strauss pile work is done manually, meaning that the drill is driven by human power, although this method is widely used. The soil to be drilled must meet the terms and conditions that support the Strauss pile method. Suitable soil conditions for Strauss pile foundation. Soft soil conditions to a depth of approximately 6 meters. Hard soil conditions at ground level or at about 2 meters below the ground surface. Piled up soil, namely soil transported from other areas to the construction site, and then compacted before the foundation is built. Drilling the ground to make the Strauss pile foundation is usually done by 2 workers per auger drill. It could also be 3 to 4 people if the maximum load has not been met.